$65 million. That's the number. Requested. From the faithful. Not from investors, not from banks. From people riding buses to church. The man asking for it called himself a servant of God. He also owned 2 Rolls-Royces, a multi-million-dollar mansion in Georgia, and at the time of the request, he already had a jet. The paper trail behind Creflo Dollar reveals something the sermons never covered. By the end of this case, you will understand exactly how a tax-exempt ministry became one of the least financially transparent organizations in the history of American religion, and why the government, when it had the chance, looked away. To understand this case, you have to feel what they felt. Picture an elementary school cafeteria, 1986, Atlanta, Georgia. 8 people gathered, 1 man with a message. His name was Creflo Augustus Dollar Jr., and his church would grow into something enormous. 30,000 members, satellite locations across 12 U.S. states, a daily television broadcast, hundreds of thousands of online followers worldwide. To his congregation, he wasn't just a pastor, he was proof. Proof that God rewards the faithful. Proof that giving leads to receiving. Proof that a black man from Georgia could build an empire from almost nothing. That's the power of social proof at scale. Millions of people don't follow Creflo Dollar because they're naive. They follow him because he makes the promise feel real. 2011, Dollar and his ministry faced zero consequences for refusing to cooperate with federal investigators. Zero. And within 4 years of that outcome, feeling perhaps what some called emboldened, the ministry launched Project G650. The impunity came first, the jet request came second. That's not coincidence, that's a pattern. law was definitively broken. That is the verdict. But a law not being broken is not the same as trust not being broken. The social contract between a spiritual leader and their congregation rests on one assumption: that the shepherd's interests and the flock's interests are aligned. The paper trail in this case suggests those interests diverged a long time ago. And the system, the tax code, the oversight gap, the legal shield of religious exemption, was never designed to close that gap. It was designed to leave it open. Cases like this don't stay visible on their own. They require people who keep looking. If you believe accountability matters more than influence, that the paper trail deserves more attention than the pulpit, subscribe to the Verdict Files. We're building a record of the truth, one case at a time. And before you go, I want to hear from you. In this case, there is one detail that most viewers find unforgivable. Was it the $65 million jet request from followers who couldn't afford it? Or the decades-long refusal to open the financial records to anyone asking where the money went? Let's discuss the ethics in the comments. The court is adjourned.